Hey guys, thank you so much again for waiting. We're so excited to have you here. We know it was a long wait, and we know it was quite a rainy day, so we really appreciate you guys waiting. So I just wanted to say a few remarks, and then I'll hand it over to the Q&A's MC, Chris. Okay. I just wanted to welcome you, and thank you guys so much for making the trek all the way out here to Nintendo New York to support the launch of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Okay, so before we kick off our Q&A session, I just want to run down a list of the activities that we have going on today at our event, okay? In addition to the Q&A, we have our autograph session, okay? Once we start the autograph session, we will follow you this way. We'll start over here, okay? Then we'll follow you out of this section. Then you can go back into the back area, or showcase area, for your photo op, okay? That way we can keep it orderly in a single file line, and that way everybody can get their autographs, okay? Also as well, for the autograph session, you can have one personal item signed, okay? It has to be Ubisoft related or any title that Mr. Davide has worked on in the past, okay? Again, it has to be specific to any title or franchise he's worked on in the past, or it has to be Ubisoft related, okay? Then in addition, while supplies last, we'll also give you a free poster that they can sign as well, okay? In addition to that, we also will do a cosplay contest as well, okay? We'll have some really great prizes for that. In addition to that, we have demos available. Demos really won't begin until after the autograph session, okay? And then we'll also have a raffle. We'll be wrapping off a figure, a Rabbids figure, once every hour, okay? So thank you guys again so much for coming, and we'll kick off the Q&A session, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris.
Great crowd. Hi, y'all. My name's Chris Waters. I work for Ubisoft. I'm a host, and I've been traveling around with these guys a little bit, just doing events like this. We did a stream earlier today. I've been asking them a lot of questions, but today we're going to be asking them your questions. So we've got a few here already, and if you want to ask a question, there's some paper in the back on the showcase. You can go back there, write it down, pass it to someone to go ahead and pass it to me. But I think we had a little introduction before here, but let's get another round of applause for Davide Soliani, Creative Director of Mario + Rabbids. And Grant Kirkhope, the composer. All right, Davide, before we get into it, I just want to hear from you because this is launch day. This game, it's out now, you put so much into it. Tell the folks how it feels.
It's crazy, just seeing all the people here and then waiting to speak with us, I'm sure. But knowing that the game is finally out after 3.5 years of hard work.
How about you, Brett? How are you feeling today?
Rock and roll. Yes. It's pretty marvelous, isn't it, to get the game out? I mean, it's been 2 years for me, longer than that day. And like, we had to go through all that thing where people were going, Rabbids, Mario's going to be terrible, and then actually it's really good. It's that thing where we kind of knew that it was funny and it really went well together, but no one would believe us, and we told you that before, right? So you got that thing where, please believe us, it's really good, honestly, like that. So yeah, it's been fun, it's been amazing to kind of get it out there and be able to like it, and all the positive reactions have been amazing. Davide's been crying most of the time. We'll cry a bit later on today. So, if you've got any tissues, you can hand to him, that'd be really nice. Tears. And fans have got some tissues there, I'll put you.
Speaking about me crying, but when he was composing the arrangement of Beach Castle, he was crying.
That's just old age though, I'm quite old. So you cry a lot when you get older.
All right, gents, let's start with the questions. The first one, where did the idea to intertwine the world of Mario and Rabbids come from, and was it kind of hard to make it work? Here, I'll pass you this, and Grant, hold on to that.
No, we started from the intention of creating something that was surprising for ourselves and then surprising for Ubisoft and Nintendo. So as ourselves, we are a big tactical fan. We say why not trying to renew this genre, which is very good and appreciated by the way. But we felt that it was about time to propose something new. At the same time, we wanted to stay true to the Mario universe, and that's where we decided to mix the combat phases with those exploration phases where we can get lost in those environments, enjoy the music, the visual, the animation, finding treasure chests, collecting coins, finding new heroes to unlock, to add in your roster, but even facing new enemies. So it's a crazy combination, and we were very well aware of it. So, but we believed in the game. We said, okay, we think that we have solid ideas, and at that point we decided to present the game to Nintendo. And I do remember that day when I finally was about to present the game to Miyamoto-san, I was about to run away in fear because it was Miyamoto-san is the designer that most inspired my career. And it was a very tense moment for me, but today we are here, so it went well.
I remember they invited me across to Paris to meet with Davide for the first time. And my agent just told me the game was called Rabbids Kingdom Battle, right? So I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And my kids like the cartoons, rabbit cartoons, so I thought it would be good fun to do. I remember I got there, I've told this story before, but they kind of took me to the back of the office and through some security doors, it's all very secret. I was like, it's a bit strange for a Rabbids game, right? And took me to a side room at the back of the thing. Davide was sat there, and the two audio guys that I work with. And Davide says, so I show you the game, Granta. Like I said, all right, I'll show you the game. So he turned the TV on, and like Mario stood there, and I thought perhaps maybe played Mario before I got there. I thought maybe for a bit of fun, pass the time. And he started to move the controller, and Mario was moving around, and I was like, well, that's a bit strange. What's going on? He says, yeah, it's a Mario game. Didn't no one tell you that? I was like, no one told me that. I was like, you're kidding, right? No, it's a Mario. I was like, and so far, my face just went, I'm going a bit pale now. My face just went completely pale, and I just thought to myself, how am I going to write music for Mario when Koji Kondo has written all that fantastic music? How am I going to do it without everybody hating me forever and making it completely ruining it? Right? I sat for at least an hour because Davide thought I didn't like the game because I was so pale. It was just absolute fear. I just thought, I'm just not good enough to do this.
I thought you didn't like it at all. You were not reacting. I said, oh my god, he doesn't like it.
I know, I was so scared. And even flying home, I just thought, the first piece of right they're going to go is terrible, sack it. That's what I thought. I'm going to get fired immediately. So, it's been equal parts scary and equal parts fantastic doing the game over this last couple of years. It really has. So, it's been great. I can't complain. And Davide's been quite nice most of the time.
Anyway, are you happy that I chose not to Kirkhope for this game? I'm happy.
All right, quick question before we move on to the next question. Can everyone hear okay? Yeah! Wonderful. All right, so this is sort of a follow-up question to the first one. Obviously, people here are fans of Mario, they're fans of the Rabbids. Is there anything sort of in particular you are hoping fans will notice when they're playing throughout the game?
When we started to work on this game, I said, okay, is it Ubisoft touching Mario? And as Mario is like something that is like the Holy Grail, we need to show a lot of respect, and I do believe, I hope so, and you guys will tell me if we were able to show this respect throughout the game. And because of that, because I am first of all a Nintendo player, even before being creative director working for books, I think that the game is full of situation, and it's full of small details that really show the commitment and the passion of the team for the Mario universe. And starting from the animation, like just for the combat work for one single heroes, we have 1,200 animation. You can imagine how many animation we have considering all the heroes, NPC, enemies, we have animated props that are being manually animated by one animator following Grand Kirkhope musical wave. The game is full of hidden citation and references, which is, you should be the one finding them, not me telling you where to search for. But I think that we put a lot of extra attention and passion in everything we did, or we tried to. And Dread was my way to give life to this world.
I think, you know, we tried to get humour in all of it, right? In the music and all the animations, you know, Rapid Peach with a selfie, all that stuff, you know. Like, I think that, you know, I remember one of the first cutscenes that I did was the Rapid Peach where the Rabbit plant grabs her and throws her in the air and she's still doing selfies, you know, well, you know, kind of thing like that. And obviously Mario, I think, quite likes Rapid Peach secretly, you know, which makes Peach a bit jealous. You know, so I think he's, you know, I think Mario's got his eyes on Rapid Peach, I think. You know, he likes her a little bit. So I think, you know, all that stuff was like, we tried to get it all in there, you know, so, and also be really respectful to Mario, because, you know, like Davide says, it's like, we get to touch Mario's like trying to get to touch the Holy Grail. You know, he is the best known video game character in the world, right? So all of us were all super scared about not to make sure we didn't break it. So, you know, we just try to pour all of ourselves into that game. A lot of people say when they play it, they feel a passion in the game. And I think that's hard to kind of, you can't really do that. It just happens because we love Mario so much. You know. Not as much as Rabbids Peach, but nearly, you know, so we'll try so hard. For people like you guys to like it, it means such a lot to us, right? And I know people say that all the time, but it's so special for us to get to touch Mario and for it to turn out good and for you guys to like it. It's like three things that are just amazing to us, right? So, yeah, it's been a fantastic ride all the way along. Really great.
Continuing on that theme, our next question is about the social media response, the critical response we've been seeing today, which has just been phenomenal. How do you guys feel about the game's success that so many people are just over the moon about it?
This is where Davide cries. Ready?
Yesterday was fun, to be honest.
I told you.
Yesterday morning I woke up and I started to receive all the information about the initial review, my Twitter. Basically I had to restore Twitter twice because of the many messages I was receiving. And it was crazy. I felt all the passion going back from the player to me and the team. And I was shaking, so I was in times where I wandering like a zombie and trying to read as much as possible the Twitter or the review. And honestly, it's incredible. So thanks a lot, guys.
No, yeah, like I think the whole Twitter thing, you know, I try to reply to everyone on Twitter. Like, I really try hard to do that. But it gets sometimes it gets a bit hard. It just keeps zooming past all the time, you know. So the initial response, even at the E3 press conference happened, you know, when the press conference came out, and even though I knew Mr. Inoto was going to come out on stage, I still really died of excitement when he turned up on stage, you know. And the reaction was so positive for all of us. I think that really gave us that kind of stamp of, you know, we've done a good job and people do really like it. You know, even when I played the game, you just kind of seen on, you know, the things. So that was super special for us. And you know, Davide was always saying to me, "Oh, Grant, you're always on Twitter. You always say all the time you do, you know, he's always complaining." And then when people knew it was him, he got a lot of followers now, and he's like, "Oh, Twitter's quite good, actually. I like it now." To the team of like, all of the guys in the Milan team, I have the most followers from all of you guys like this. So you know, even though he complains about it, he loves it really. He loves it really. He really loves it. So keep tweeting at him, keep him going. But that response was like, you have no idea how that gives the team of people making the game, how it really spurs them on, because like there was some meeting before that and people were saying, "Oh, the Rabbids and Mario's not going to work," you know. And so that was a bit of that kind of broke a little bit like, you know, "Oh dear, it's not going great." But once people saw it, that response, just it's so, for the team to get that right, it's so amazing. You have no idea what you guys, the inspiration you give to people like us to make the thing in the first place. Like, just you lot to say, "We really like it, keep going," it's so amazing. Like, you really can't understate that. You know?
I would say that starting a little bit before E3, when some of the information about the game got online without, let's say, our permission. And we had some initial reaction that was quite discouraging. So from that day till today, a lot of things changed, and I would define this as a crazy roller coaster of emotion. And that's why I cannot be more than honored and happy about all the players' feedback and reaction we get so far. It's incredible.
That's when he cries.
I'm trying to...
He's holding it in.
Well, it hasn't just been a long road since E3, or even on this game. Both of you gentlemen are veterans of the video game industry, and we have some people... Huh?
I know that I am.
Yeah. Specifically, there's some questions about sort of your careers. This first one's for you, Davide. Sort of, when did you decide that you wanted to, that the position of a creative director, that kind of role in a game studio was something you wanted to go for?
At some point I decided I need to work in the video game industry. I didn't know exactly which kind of role. For sure in the design area. And for me, because before being a developer, I've been a journalist in Italy. But for me it was definitely Mario 64, Super Mario 64. At that moment, let's say that really I would love to work in video game industry. And you know, sometimes dreams come true, so I did it at the end.
For me, that was like I spent like 11 years on unemployment insurance in the UK, so I was at university until 22. I spent 11 years playing rock bands, right, metal bands mostly, as a guitar player. I wanted to be a rock star, that's my thing. And then, because I failed miserably most of the time. And then my friend who worked at Rare, or Robin Beanland, who did Kingston to Conquer, he said to me, you were good friends, right, from playing local bands together. He said, Grant, you've been unemployed for like 11 years. Why don't you try and do what I'm doing, like write music for games? I was like, well, I suppose let's try it. I just had no idea, right? So I bought some gear that you recommended, a computer and a synthesizer, and I sent Rare 5 cassette tapes over the course of the year. Never got a reply once. And then out of the blue, I got a reply saying, please come and interview me. David Wise interviewed me, and I got the job. Couldn't believe it. So it was completely by fluke. And when I was at university doing my music degree, I failed the harmony exam every year. So I was so bad at harmony. I was terrible at it, right? I failed, you had to pass it in 4 years, and I failed it 3 years out of 4, and I just scraped by it last year. I never once dreamed I'd be a composer. I never thought I'd become, I thought, composers, right? That's way too hard for me. I'm not good enough. I was happy to be a headbanger in a metal band, that's what I wanted to be. Judas Priest, you know, something like that. So to get a gig as a composer was like, what? How did that happen? It's completely by fluke. So I don't know. I don't even know why I'm here today. Really, it's like it's all a bit bizarre. So I guess it's 20 years now. I've been 22 years probably. I've been doing it. So I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Just about. I'm getting there. So yeah, this is completely by fluke. So I don't know.
I couldn't believe this story when he was telling you because I consider Kirkhope a very good composer, incredible composer, but also one of the fastest one. And I do remember that at some point I asked him to compose like 10 minutes of music in 1 week and a half. Something like that. And he did it, so it was crazy.
Yeah, right at the end, right? Just at the end of the game, right? He goes off on vacation, right?
No, that's not true.
It is true. I was notified, right? And he goes, yeah, just before I'm going, there's 20 cinematics to do. 20. In about, I said, what, how many? 20, like, what? Yeah, when for? I think next Friday. Like, what? Like, anyway, I'm going now, bye! Off he went, for the week.
Cool holiday was a Sunday off.
It was a whole weekend. And honestly, right, so off he goes, and I'm left at home going, the last 20 cinematics in the game. And then after they did that, the whole intro sequence, the whole like that 3-4 minute long thing, oh yeah, there's that as well. I was like, what? So I nearly killed myself. And he's on his bike, that was a great time. I was like, looking, delved into the ground. He's a slave driver, that's what he is. Slave driver.
The long-suffering Grant Kirkhope. I'm going to adapt this next question a little bit because Grant, you already sort of talked about how you got into making game music, but this asker is sort of, tried to do it a little bit and has found it's pretty difficult to compose music. And Davide, certainly you've encountered difficulties in your career in designing games. What's the kind of spark of inspiration? What kind of helps you guys stay in it, stay dedicated, even when it gets really tough?
You know what? I think sometimes people talk very intellectually about composing, and I'm just not an intellectual composer at all. Like, I'll just sit at my keyboard and load up a sample and just sort of, until it sounds all right. Like I'm a terrible can't play piano, I can't play the guitar, but I write on piano, the keyboard. I'm a metal guitar player, that's what I like to do, So, it amazes me that I can do it more than anybody else. I just think that one good thing about working at Rare was I was a staff composer, so I worked 9 to 5 for 12 years at Rare. So you go to work at 9 in the morning and you start work writing music, right? Just like you guys go to work, what do? You start at 9 in the morning, you do gardening work or a mechanic, whatever, just the same, right? So I had a job writing music 9 to 5. So it made me get used to going, no, a lot of them kind of go, I've got writer's block, I can't get inspiration, I've got to sit in the dark room and wait for a mystical thing to happen. I'm not like that, right? I just literally take my kids to school, right? Sit on my keyboard like 8:45 in the morning, turn it on and start work. And it's been a great, regime to get into. So if you guys, any of you guys are composers, get yourself into a regime, get yourself into a habit of doing it. Write something every day. Even if it's terrible, write something every day. Just get you in that habit of doing it. I think that waiting for inspiration, you might be waiting for the rest of your life, right? Just make a start. And I think that for me to work on my Rabbids, I have, Davide moaning at me on constantly like, oh, Grant, it is no good, you must work again and again. I go like this, That's not how he talks. Working on a game like this, which is so fantastic and inspirational, you can't fail to be inspired by it. So I couldn't believe that I was looking at my screen, seeing Mario on screen. I was writing music for Mario for the cinematics. I couldn't believe it. Like I thought, my son used to pass by and say, Dad, you're writing music for the Mario right now, and you have to kind of pinch yourself to go, God, I really am doing that. And to get that inspiration, it's quite easy with Mario, right? It's quite easy. So I think that, but I never forget that thing about being workmanlike, get on with it. Especially when he's giving you like 25 cutscenes during like 10 minutes. So, yes, Davide Soliani.
I think that work in the video game industry, especially because it's not an easy job. You need to have an oriflame plan in your chest. You don't have to consider this just as a work that you do your favorite 7 hours and that's it, and then you go home. This is a work of passion, at least for how I see things. And just to make an example, even if Grant is a composer with tons of experience and it's very old.
Very old.
He was sending me pieces to listen about what he did, about the Beach Castle, about Shepherd Desert, Ancient Garden, parts of the world, at whatever hour of the night. I looked up, it was raining, maybe it was 3 a.m. and I've never been able to explain to Grant that I'm in Italy and he's in New York. So there is a little bit of Los Angeles, so there are like 9-hour differences between me.
He always tells the story, it's not true.
I've looked up proving it. So you have to consider this not just a normal job, but you have to consider this as an act of love, because you want to create something today that probably will become a good memory for the people in the future. Like today, if I look back at my experience, I think about the great Michael Booth, I think about Banjo Kazooie, I think about Mario 64. So those games were able to present in me memories that are still valuable today. And this should be your attitude if you are working in the video game industry, the will to create something that will stay as much as possible in the future.
Hopefully you got some good advice there, folks, even if neither of them believes the things they say about each other. I can't know who is the truth or not. All right, next question. Speaking of, you know, a work of passion, a work of love, Grand Kirkhope, why the DK rap?
What can I say?
For those of us who don't know the DK rap, maybe you could hum a few bars of it?
I'm sure you can all do it, guys. You can all do it, you guys, right?
Yes! So,
so if I kick right, if I start it, right, will you finish it? Yeah! Alright? So get the beat going, right? I've got to stand up for this. Finally here, performing for you.
If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Boom, DK, Donkey Kong, DK, Donkey Kong is here.
That's very good. That's very good. What can I say? It's like when I wrote that rap, right, I thought it'd be a funny joke to write a rap, right, you know, for DK, thinking, oh yeah, everyone got the joke, and like no one got the joke. Everyone thought I was trying to have a kind of credible rap track, you know, at the time. It wasn't supposed to be credible at all. Think about bananas and like, you know, melodies and I don't know what else, you know. So it didn't go down so well at the time. Everyone kind of got a bit of slagging for it, right? But like literally, you know, it's taken 15 years for people to like it, so I've waited a long time for people to finally get the joke, so I'm very appreciative. Thank you very much.
All right, that was fantastic. Thank you for whoever wrote this question. You are a hero. All right, guys, before we wrap up the Q&A, I just want to, you know, there's a lot of characters, a lot of colorful folks in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Share with us who's one of your favorites as we wrap up here.
I would say Rabbids Peach because she's sassy. She's also one of the most favorite characters of
But also, you know, Mario, of course, is the #1 dude, right? So, Mario is the best character in the game, but Rabbids Peach was pretty close, right? Yeah! You know, as I say, I think Mario's got his eye on Rabbids Peach. She's pretty sassy, right? So, you'll have to train in real Peach for Rabbids Peach soon, I'm sure.
All right, let's have a round of applause for Davide and Greg. For the next phase of the evening, I think we're going to move into like a Q&A signing session. I'll pass the mic back to lead us into that.
Thank you guys, that was fantastic. That was really impressive, the rap. I mean, that was so amazing. Thank you guys so much. Winning number is 624527. 624527. 624527. Going once. The winner. All right, congratulations. Give them a hand, everybody. For our next and final start the judging for our Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle Cosplay Contest. So everyone who has their costumes ready to go, please step inside of our showcase area.
Hi, I'm Sydney and I'm cosplaying as Rabbids.
Let's go!
I'm Stefan and I'm Rabbid Mario wearing a hoodie.
Hi, I'm Rex and I'm dressed as Luigi.
Okay. I'm Chris, and I'm the Phantom of the Opera. Bellissimo. Bravissimo. Yes. Curtis, and this is Depot. Apparently, worse about Chris. The AI of the engineer girl who sucked every rabbit and sent everyone to Mario Kingdom and got to those tests. Thank you. Matt.
Hi, I'm Bowser Jr. writing his Junior, and I'm ready to flush the competition.
Huddle up. Friends, here, take a nice pose. Take some pictures. There we go. Pictures.
Okay, we've been thinking about it. It's a very hard decision to make, of course. Also, I've been given the job to do it, so hate me. So, what we'll say, we're going to say in third place is Rabbid Peach! What's the prize for Rabbid Peach? T-shirt for Rabbid Peach. And the fantastic contact lenses. So great. I want some. Okay? Second place, we're going to say it's Mini Mario, number 2. Mini Mario, come get the prize. Come get your prize. Copy it again with a t-shirt. Wow, well done, Mario. We love Mini Mario. There you go, well done. And in first place, it is the Phantom of the Opera!
A Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle figure. Wow. T-shirts. And a copy of
And a game as well. Honorable mention goes to Bowser Jr. Honorable mention. Very good. Very close. Mini Mario. A little picture of Mini Mario. Just here. He's down there. That's it. Marvellous. There we go. Big picture. All right. Yes, I'm being nominated.
Like the sticker on
Thank you guys so much for coming out. Did you guys have a good time? So we have all Nintendo New York employees head over to the showcase area as well as our guests from Ubisoft. We'll do a group photo, okay? Thank you guys again. You guys are amazing for coming out, for showing your support. We'll see you at our next event, okay? Have a great